Welcome, everyone, to the April-May 2021 edition of the Now What Global Gathering and Gift Economy. I'm Ben Roberts, one of the conveners of this gathering, along with many of the people who are here today and who you'll be listening to and who will be guiding you on our journey. And I just want to invite you all to see this space these coming 6 weeks as one of co-creation. And if you're called to offer something, as we just had such a beautiful offering from Nima Nuri, thank you so much for that. Please see this as a space for you to create. We are all owners of this village that's popping up for us to be together. And now I want to turn things over to Hannelie Venucia, coming to us from Johannesburg. So I'm in Connecticut near New York, and now we go to the other side of the world to Han, who will be hosting us today. Thank you so much, Han, for your lead role in this as well.
Thank you, Ben, and thank you, Nima. It was just incredible to start our gathering today here in this way. And it's a really honor to invite Winston Lau to lead us in opening the ceremony. Thank you, Winston. Welcome. I'm giving over to you. Is Winston still with us?
Yes, I'm just going to, so that he could be outside. He has done the ceremony for us, and I'm going to play it in a video, just getting there.
Great. We can, while we wait, we can relax and just feel the space around us as we are here together.
It's going to start. Okay.
You can say something if you want.
I think it's okay. We can just start.
Enjoy.
Ire kamoro kakiren kimala kakuro hizama kuyoyo. Hey amma shahura maka ida kasare. Ire hira maka kuro yama hira makeyo. Ire hira makangire raka huiro makaro heyo. Arakura makke kira kumongu harindeyo. Sagakumala kangire amangumo kantate. Sagakumala kangire esa kumola kakireyo. Zangare shakuro makke kira mukoiro. Eya, eya, ngarungo kimaraka kuiroyo. Ima kumoraka kire, kumoraka shirang, kumoraka kuiroyo. Haya, haya, kumoraka kuiroyo nanga hireya. Haya, 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 haya. Hamalaka kure, kimono mokuno, kumoraka kireyo. Sakakura maka kire anga kumoraka kiteyo. Sangara kangu mora sheki melaka kutoyo. Harakura maka hida hire himalaka kutoyo. Omala ha hire lasa kumoraka kireyo. Haya, haya, haya malaka kutoyo. Arakuna makakire lasa kumoroko kindeyo. Haya, 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 sakudoyo. Arakura makakira kite kumoraka kindeyo. Alamo kala kine la maera ya 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 moro. Hanza guboy la ke ya yangoyo. Sagala magia ha ede yo. Haira. Shamangandela Kalabushera Ela mokoela moshinega ya 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 yo Saga muiro bire ya hey yo Shakamuko na mashine na kuro mukarishina kama kile go shumaka Ela shimu shina kamu shina kamu kane shina kamu. Ela shima la sina kuna makishina ka. Hai la 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 ay 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 yo. Ai asamu kushina makachine ne kamu kacha. Ai amu kushine kamu shina kamu kala kishine makante kamu kota. Samo koena kachine makana kushina masa. Sakoya makaya masa. Sakai yakere mokona shiro.
Thank you. Let's just sit with that for a while. Let that enter ourselves on a deeper level. Thank you, Winston, for welcoming nature, our ancestors, history, and acknowledging our diversity here together during now what April 2021 gathering. And from this place, we gently move to welcome Shiobara, Teison, and Akiko. Shiobara is going to show us how to do the Toto Tarare. Welcome, Shiobara and Akiko.
Thank you. I will explain before Teison will tell us how to do the thing. And this is an old traditional sound, and we actually don't know the real meaning, but this vibration will give us really good for health and for whole thing. So we recommend you to learn this one and sing at home when you like. And when you sing, you just breathe in really slowly and then hold it. And when you breathe out, the sound will come with to. And the text will be written on the chat. Dita will send yes, this Toto Tarari is the one he will be singing now. And after he sings 3 times, we try to sing with him on mute. So, しおちゃん、お願いします。
はい。ととたらりたらりらたらりあがりららりのとたらりたらりらたらりあがりららりとそれではこれからとうとうたらりたらりらというその波動が大変、いい波動がありますので、それを皆さんと一緒に、体感共鳴していけたらと思います。一鎖ずつ少しずつ歌っていきますので、それを皆さん連れて歌っていただければと思います。それではまずワンフレーズを歌います。とうとうたらりたらりらからいきましょう。まず、鼻から大きく息を吸います。とうとうたらりたらりら。胸からこう共鳴するイメージで、この辺を共鳴するイメージで、エネルギーを前にゆっくり出していきます。ととたらりたらりら。もう一度。ととたらりたらりら。そうですね。もの胸からこう共鳴するイメージです。エネルギーをと出すイメージです。あきこちゃんお願いします。
はい。So when you feel the energy from your heart to breathe out, when you breathe out, you use this sound to vibrate and resonate with everything.
はい。大きく息を吸ってくださいね。大きく息を吸います。
Breathe in really a lot, and then breathe out, and then put the sound on it. Thank you.
それではもう一度最初のフレーズをやってみましょう。鼻から大きく息を吸って。と とたらりたらりら。もう一度。とたらりたらりら。そうですね。最後もう一度。鼻から息を吸います。止めて、ゆっくり。とたらりたらりら。はい。それでは次、2フレーズ目ですね。いきますよ。たらり、あがり、ららりど。たらり、あがり、ららりどというところをやります。たらり、あがり、ららりど。たらり、あがり、ららりど。もう一度いきましょう。たらり、あがり、ららりど。これを最初から通しましょう。とうとうたらりたらりら。たらり、あがり、ららりど。いきます。とうとうたらりたらりら。たらり、あがり、ららりど。一緒に。とうとうたらりたらりら。たらり、あがり、ららりど。こう神様が、向こうからゆっくりやってくるイメージ。そんなイメージをちょっと浮かべてください。あきこちゃんによろしくお願いします。
So you imagine the gods are coming and towards you, and then you get this energy. Yes.
そうですね。このとうとうたらりたらりは、たらりらはいろんな説があるんですけれども、一つは、滝の音からイメージをされている言葉だとも言われています。またはチベットのお経の経文の言葉にすごくよく似ているというふうにも言われています。また神様を呼ぶ時の笛のその笛の唱歌といって笛のこう音符のような音の唱歌と言いますけれども、それの言葉にもよく似ていると言われますけれども、私はそれ全部まとめた上で、滝は大変浄化させるものだったり神様のシンボルだったりもしますので、滝の音が遠くから聞こえてくると森の奥の方から神様が現れてくるような、そんなイメージがあってもいいんじゃないでしょうか。いつもそんな感じで、僕はこのとうとうたらり歌ってますので、最後にこれ3回今やりましたけれども、それを続けて歌って終わりにしたいと思います。
So we will sing the last three Toto Tarari together, but he just explained how he think and feel when he sing this Toto Tarari. This they have been saying the maybe it's a sound of the waterfall, or maybe it comes from the Tibetan monk chanting, or maybe it's a kind of inviting the gods to come towards to us. So he kind of combined all three, and this waterfall is kind of cleansing ourselves. So just imagine whatever you want and sing this Toto Tarari together with him 3 times. Then we will finish this session. Thank
Shall
you.
we try the last time off of mute? We'll do it the first 2 times we stay muted and just listen to Shiobara-san, and the last time we'll unmute everyone.
Okay. So this じゃあしおちゃん2回はしおちゃんとしおちゃんが歌って私たちは音を出さないで音を出さないんだけど、3回目はみんなマイクをオンにしてみんなの音も出してやってみたいと思います。最後だけね。
3回続けて歌います
しお
ね。
ちゃんは3回ずっと続けてお
はい
願いし、
わかりました。
はい。
それで歌います。とうとうたらりたらりらたらりあがりららりどとうたらりたらりらたらりあがりららりどとたらりたらりたらりたらりらはい、大変素晴らしいです。ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. しおちゃん
素晴らしい。
素晴らしい。Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Shiobara and
ありが
Akiko.
とうございました。ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
ありがと
Thank you so much. I feel it all over my body. Thank you so much, Shiobara. It's really powerful, and combining these three energies is beautiful. And it's a beautiful space to invite Ben and Akiko to share with us turning ourselves towards each other in this beautiful community and gathering. So welcome, Ben and Akiko. Thank you for sharing this part with us.
We are muted. Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to share a little bit of the network map to get a taste of who's here, right? I'll share my screen. I don't know that everyone on the call is on the map, but a lot of people are. And if you're on the map and you don't put a location, you wind up in the Gulf of Guinea. We don't know why. So there's a lot of people here. But we can zoom into Japan, where we have many, many guests today. Do you want to say something about all the people you've invited from Japan, Akiko?
Yes, Ben, there are people on Hokkaido too. So whole Hokkaido to Kyushu, whole Japan.
Right.
Yes, and most of people in Japan, they are very interested in connecting with the people from other countries, and some of them aren't really good at English, but still they are really keen to be here and sharing the space with you. And I'm so happy that so many people are here. And we have a special event called Experience Japan. So please do check the calendar and come and meet our home group, Japanese speakers. And if you are non-Japanese but speaking Japanese, please join our group too.
And there'll be a short video soon to help you navigate the map, but you can see that this is the main view, and you can click on different people and see their profiles. And if you haven't put a profile into the map yet, we can support you in doing that as well, and in showing your connections to others. So this is a tool to help us connect. So Now What does not just happen on Zoom, and this is actually a place where we also connect. In fact, you see these orange lines here? That means somebody wants to meet somebody else. So this is Keiko saying they want to meet Akiko, or maybe deepen your relationship. Here's another one. You can it's hard to click on it to see. So Looks like Han saying you want to meet Joy, right? Or that could be coming from someone else. Ah, it's coming from someone else. It's a little, there's so many lines on the map, it's hard to make it work. Here we go. Ah, it's Yoko Sonia wanting to meet Joy. Very good.
Good. Ben, could you explain the different maps? We have 3 for different maps there.
Yes, again, we'll have a video about this too, but we're looking now at the main map view, and then we saw the geographic representation, and we have 2 other views as well. This one is not complete yet, but we're adding things to it. It starts out very tiny, but if you click up here, it gets bigger. So these are showing us some of the different ways that it has 3 different kinds, 4 things. It has people on it. The green ones are partners, organizations, and other groups that are partnering with Now What. The blue are what we call engagement streams. So these are some of the activities, like Experience Japan will be on here. The 6 conversations are here, Reimagine Now What. You can click on these, open the sidebar, and there's some more information we'll be adding. And then we have home groups. So we have right now 1 home group, which is for Japanese speakers. And here's this amazing collection of people we can see that Akiko and her friends have invited. And maybe there'll be more groups that form that meet on their own, not on the public calendar, but just their own rhythm to connect throughout Now What. So hopefully we'll be building out this map as we go and adding much more to it. And if you have an organization that you would like to have be a partner on this map, you can let us know about that. If you want to form a home group, we can help you. And we also have these engagement streams that different people are putting together, including many on the call today. So you can go to the map. I'll show you here just quickly, maybe if we're taking too much time for this, but just to quickly show you, you'll all have a link to your own dashboard where you add this information. This is where you can put your picture in and a little bit about yourself. And the profile, the connections are to individual people, right? So you can show how if you're connected to them, you can even write a little story about your connection, which people may or may not see. And here's the streams. This is where you can show that you're interested in an engagement stream or you're a part of it and connected, and write a little bit about that. And then all that is what shows up on this view of the map, or on the main map view for the connections between people.
And I just want to say that, when you click someone, the box appear, but if we want to get rid of it, then we can press hide pop-ups.
Right, that's so when you hover over, because there's so many people on the map, right, it can be hard to navigate so hide pop-ups is useful. You can also search by different, see who's saying they want to meet people. Just look at those. We can see them. And you can also look at who's been parts of other Now What gatherings. So this is the 6th time we're coming together, and we're just seeing the people who are part of this one now. And there's a search button here where you can put in a keyword, and you can see who in their profiles has something about that. But if they were part of another edition of Now What and you click on them, we may not see them. So we'd have to go here and add everybody. Anyway, there'll be a video to explain more. Please add yourself to the map and update your profile and show your connections.
And if you can't find your own link, just let us know. We will send you the link again.
Right. It comes in an email. I'll put the email sender into the chat, but it's some-app.net is where the emails come from. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ben and Akiko. I found it fascinating when I updated my profile this time around from previous years and then start connecting with people I know. Some of them I didn't even know as part of Now What. And it's just beautiful to also strengthen our relationships and to reach out to other people. So it's really a beautiful way to connect with like-minded and like-hearted people and to really cultivate deep, beautiful relationships and opportunities. So thank you for that. It's really powerful, Ben. Thank you. Akiko, you've done an incredible, I wouldn't say job, but yeah, effort to make this happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And it's kind of nice to see yourself on a map like that. There's something about it. Yeah, thank you so much, Ben. That's wonderful when we can begin to connect with each other, and it's not just a name or a picture, and we can really get to know each other on a deeper level of what's really meaningful for us and what really inspires us. And from this place, it's a wonderful time to invite Rob de Laet. He's going to share a little bit with us about where we are. And it's great to have a feeling of where we are in the world right now before we set our intentions for this specific Now What gathering. Welcome, Rob.
Thank you, Hannelie. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for having me here. My question to Now What, in the beginning to Ben, was how can we have nature at the table? And I was thinking about trying to represent that myself, but there are voices much stronger than I that could give the message loud and clear where we are as a species. So I would ask Dita to play the short video that's part of this element. So let us take a few seconds to catch our breath. This was a message from David Kopenawa of the Yanomami people in Brazil. And we all know that the Amazon is under attack. And the Amazon is one of the 9 global tipping points in the global climate systems that are on the move. And just by itself, the dying out of the Amazon would change so much in this world that it would collapse human society. And yet it's just part of a series of dominoes that could get triggered. And we actually are all very much aware that we have already entered into a very strange world. Our world has become very weird. Everything these days feels strange because all phenomena are connected. Fluctuating weather, the increasing inequality, indigenous people under threat, wild animals dying, the pandemic, violence in people's lives, unrests, suicides, kids protesting, and leaders powerless. So why are we here? I'd like to do a short meditation with you, which I got from Grace Rahmani. But first I would like us to realize that we are part of an ecosystem called humanity. And that is an ecosystem within a larger ecosystem called planet Earth. So I'd like you to close your eyes and put your hands on your heart. And I would like you to take 3 deep breaths and breathe into your heart. And feel the breath coming into your heart. And first of all, while you're breathing into your heart, imagine yourself as responsible for your own well-being in this world. Have compassion for yourself and your struggles. Wish yourself well. Be kind to yourself. Keep breathing into your heart. Now imagine yourself as responsible for the well-being of your family and your loved ones. Imagine all of their perspectives and that you are responsible for their well-being and also for their expression of their different opinions in this world. Keep breathing into your heart. Now imagine the people in your company or organization. Imagine all their different perspectives and that you are responsible for all their interests, their well-being, and the expression of their different opinions and needs in this world. Keep breathing into your heart. Now think of the entire country or even a continent and the people in it. Imagine you are responsible for their well-being. Imagine taking on a perspective that serves the interests of the humans in this country or on that continent, with all their perspectives and their needs. Now think of people in a different country, with different skin color, with a different spiritual beliefs in you, a different culture. Perhaps they work the land, or perhaps they work in a factory or in shops or on a market. You will never meet these people. Yet you are connected as part of an ecosystem to them. And if something goes wrong in that country, it will affect the whole world. Keep breathing into your heart. Now think of a group of people that disagree with you very much, that you wouldn't like to represent because they're thinking so different from you. Have compassion for their suffering. Have compassion for their need for security and safety, for a future for themselves and their children, their need for a decent living for themselves and for self-expression. Imagine that you are responsible for their well-being and for taking on a perspective that will serve them, their interests, and their needs. Keep breathing into your heart. Now think of all the people on the planet and the animals and their well-being. And imagine you would be responsible for all of them. What would your views be? How would you serve humanity right now in these dire times? Now see yourself as if you are humanity. In fact, one cell in a global human body, connected to this beautiful living planet. And now please come back to the image that you saw of David Kovenawa, the shaman that called us and said, we have to wake up. He is holding up the sky. Will you? Slowly bring yourself back to your body and your place in the room. And when you are ready, please open your eyes. And thank you for joining me on this short journey. And thank you for being in Now What. Your leadership is crucial to the future of us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. The beauty of it is that we can choose again on how we want to live. And that life is running through us in this moment and around us and within us. And that's the beauty of life and being human, that we can choose our ways. So thank you, Rob. We cannot no longer be indifferent to what's going on around us and our impact on everyone and every living creature and our planet. Let's just sit with that for a moment and let it sink deeper into ourselves, that awareness, from self-awareness to planetary awareness. And let's just breathe life into our bodies. As we prepare ourselves to invite in our intentions for this Now What gathering here in April 2021. And I'd like to invite you to take 3 deep, slow breaths just to calm down our nervous systems and bring our intentions deeper into our bodies. Maybe move a little bit, feel your chair or your couch beneath you and your feet on the floor, being held by the earth and nourished by the earth, regardless of our ideas, belief systems, experiences of life. And let's just take a moment again for some self-appreciation. And I'd like to invite you to put your hand on your heart and just to connect with your heartbeat again, with the life running through you and around you and within you. And breathe into your heart again gently. And some self-appreciation for having showed up today. for being here with us. And I'd like to invite you to gently close your eyes and to go with me and us on a journey. And this journey was inspired by Stephanie Poinon. And imagine everything in as much detail as possible. The golden stream poured down the water softly. The sun slowly walked up to the above. Like the shining of the day, the faint and fragile light within the darkness of the night is broken by the brilliance of the sunshine and sunrise. The birds woke up from a deep sleep when the mist shone with the fog spreading across the wet ground. The dazzling sets of feathers shine the typical rose gold of dawn light. Dawn is the time of intention setting for the day. You find yourself on the back of a bird and you are not afraid. Spreading their wings, the birds travel, the land together, gliding through the valleys, listening to the chants of the laborers in the fields. Together, you soar high, up to the highest peaks in the region. The birds spreading their wings across each tower. You look around, realizing that this is an opportunity to outline your day by traveling to the surrounding areas on the backs of birds at dawn. Together you spread evenly throughout the sky. Behind the sun in an arc in your journey to the western horizon, where intention becomes action. And when the sun sets, rest and rejuvenation time. Today you realize this is a special flight. As you look towards the east, it is time to set your intention for the Now What 2021 April gathering. You feel the air currents taking you. It feels almost effortless to ride the air currents, to feel the fresh air, to breathe it into your cells and neurons. You feel the expanse and the strength of your bird's wings and that of your intentions. You realize connection, confidence, and clarity is here for you right now. Then the birds begin to sing. Anything is possible here. From the wilderness, from the valleys, green fields, from the coast, full of sunshine like diamonds, from the long trail of blood vessels within you, through the mountains and rivers, through to the end of the sky, humans on the backs of birds, from this fragile boundary, soaringly jumping into their dreams and intentions, humming intentions into being, diving, swirling, guiding, spinning, and then your intention fall into the soil below where they belong. You love this prophetic song. You look down at the landscape below, the experiential and impact landscape. It is fertile, it is toiled, ready for your intentions and seeds of intentions to be sowed, to be sprouting, to blossom, and then to bear fruits. Gliding freely on your bird's back, you take a few moments to explore the possibilities without naming them. And as you begin to explore them, you feel them becoming a real within you, a reality in your body, mind, heart, and soul, without needing to name them yet. They are there, ready to be revealed to you by your soul in this moment. And as you're there on the bird's back, you begin to breathe it into all your cells and neurons, into your heart, your body, your mind. You feel it. You see it in so much detail. You sense it. It becomes alive in you, through your eyes, through your voice, through your actions and interactions. And it's almost as if it's crystallized in one single moment, containing it all its wonder and awe, all its beauty. And you begin to steer your bird down to earth, that you can land in this space. You enjoyed this flight so much, you don't want to let go of the bird, and you look into its eyes from above, and its eyes are friendly. It says, you can do this. And it's time to say goodbye to your bird. You come back into this beautiful space. You take your own time to wrinkle your fingers and hands and toes, and maybe move your body and gently open your eyes. Rub your hands together to bring your attention back into your body. And in the chat, there is a link to a Google form where you have a few moments. We'll give you 5 minutes to explore with guiding questions what your intentions for this Now What 2021 could be. In your own time and in your own way. And there may be other questions that you have arising for you at this time. You don't have to worry about the time. I'll give you a signal when there's another minute left.
あこれから小さい部屋にみんなで集まるんですけれども、そこでは日本の人をまとめてもらったので、今回は日本語で、今回このナワットに、参加する、気持ちとかそういうのをみんなでシェアし合ってください。5分ぐらいなので、それでその後またメインルームに帰ってきます。よろしくお願いします。
And you can submit the form more than once.
I'm sorry, hon?
I said you are able to submit the form more than once.
Ah.
So you can fill it out then once. Maybe there's different dimensions that you want to impact and participate in and experience during this Now What journey. Okay.
Okay, so I think we have our rooms. Hopefully you're in groups of 2, 3.
Ben, we will do the rooms after this.
Oh, we're doing the intentions in the document first. Okay, good.
Yeah, we just take a few moments for ourselves and then we'll come back into the rooms. Thank you, Ben. don't worry about question 4 at this moment in time. We'll share a little bit about that when we go into our breakout rooms. So it's just the first 3 that's guiding questions, but just to guide you. There is something beautifully happen when we express words and when we also feel it in our bodies. And when we put it down on paper or on a computer, it's coming into being. And you are able to edit it later as well.
リンクを開いて、で、後で書いていいと思うので、ゆっくりそれはやってください。で、この後に、みんな小さい部屋に分けられます。お願いします。
Let's take another minute or so.
Is it okay if I voice something while we write? Just sound. I can't see you.
Yes, you can, my dear.
It's a Viking song.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ask väckte standa, hej dridig Rasil. Hörtas marausin quitaudi. Fadan komadag va versida la falla. Stendre i fyrgrunn ur der bruni. Ask veitet standa hej dirig glasil. Hörtas marausin quitaudi. Fadan komadag va versida la falla. Stendre i fyrgrunn ur der bruni.
Thank you, Dita. That's most beautiful. Ben, I would love to ask you to put us into breakout groups and each just share 2 minutes of what action we can take now today to make and to grant our intentions life, something that we shared, that we experienced, or that we're able to craft. It will be about 3 people in a group, and each person shares about your feeling, what feeling it gives you as well, and what action you can take today already to grant your intention life. Thank you, Ben.
Okay, so the groups are set. We have groups of 3. I've grouped the Japanese speakers together as best I can. You'll get a 1-minute warning. Use the final minute. Don't press the blue button to come back. You have the full 6 minutes then. So you'll see the clock that counts down 5 minutes, then you'll get 1 more. Do you want to say something, Akiko, before we go?
OK。6分ずつ、6分時間があるので、5分、1分前になったら印が出るけど、それは無視して、部屋が終わるまでずっとそこで、話しててください。3人ずつの部屋になります。はい、よろしくお願いします。今の気持ちとか、そういうのをシェアしてください。お願いします。
Here we go.
Welcome. We come back into the main room of our rendezvous with each other's intentions. And I would like to invite you for a few people to share some of their experiences of what came up for them and what resonated as I was sharing this experience of their intentions with each other. Just a few people, like popcorn style, if you feel to share. I'm not sure if everybody's back yet. I don't think so.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're all back. And maybe Akiko, do you think you could translate if we hear at least one person from Japan?
That would be wonderful.
Maybe Chako-san is better. Chako-san, would you please do it?
Yes, I'll be glad to translate when Japanese people say something.
So maybe let them know that they're invited to speak, right?
日本のグループの人も喋ってどうだったかとか、ここで日本語でいいのでシェアしてください。ちゃこさんが訳してくれます。
Don't be shy. 恥ずかしがらないで言ってください、日本の方々。
はい。なんだっけ。あきこさんが誘ってくれたのもあったんですけれども、なんか皆さんにいろんな世界の人とつながりたいので、参加しました。あと、今の気持ちは、もう日本遅いので眠いです。
So Yasuyo said that she's really glad that Akiko invited her to this group, and she's so excited to meet with many people from all around the world. And how she feels right now is it's a little bit late in the evening in Japan, so she's getting sleepy now.
なるほどね。
I will share in our group what I really felt so deeply was the resonance and lots of joy as well. It was just beautiful, and also the metaphors that have been used to share about experiences and intentions. That was really beautiful.
皆さんが今響き合っていろいろな意見が皆さんの中で響き合っているのが素晴らしいとおっしゃっています。I saw Panda-san raising hand, so would you like to say something?
なんか喋った方がいいかなと思ったんですけど、私たちのグループは3人グループでしたね。3人の部屋でしたけれども、このいろんな国の人がこうやってこの時間に一緒にこの画面の中で話をしたり、一緒に歌ったり、瞑想をしたりするということがあまりにも素晴らしくて感動しています。はい。それで、その中に出てきたヤノマミ族の話ですけど、ヤノマミ、のことは、10年前とか、10年ぐらい前と5年ぐらい前にテレビで見たんですが、とても衝撃的な、民族でした。けれども、私の中に強く残っている民族です。彼らの、なんていうのか、死と生がすごく隣り合わせているような民族で、なんかすごく、いろいろなことを考えたのを思い出しました。で、そして本当にこのような機会を与えていただけたことをとても嬉しく思います。ありがとうございます。
So her name is Panda-san, but her real name is Miss Hiroko Miyahara. She's a singer, and she's so excited to join this group. And in a small group of 3 people, she could share a lot of insights, but at the same time, she's so excited to meet this wide variety and diversity of people from all around the world. And it's really good to see that every one of us is gathering all together at this time of right now. So she's really excited. And she's also very pleased to see the video on Yanomami, And it reminded her to meet, to get to know about Yanomami. She saw a video about them 5 years ago and 10 years ago, and she was very touched that their liveliness and also their richness of mind. So she's really excited to see their video tonight.
Thank you, Chaku and Pan.
You're very welcome.
Two more people. I unfortunately cannot see all your screens on the one if you have put up a hand. So please just unmute yourself and begin to talk.
And I was, sorry.
Please go ahead.
I was room with Tina and Chaco, and we also thought that this is amazing to gather so many people, and especially this time, I'm so excited that so many Japanese people are here, because last time I was alone as a Japanese. So, and then we talked a little bit about the 6 conversations, because Tina is leading, one of the leading person on the 6 conversation group, and we are excited to try that in Japanese home group. So Chaco and we thought it was fantastic, and Tina explained to us a little bit. So we had a little bit that kind of conversation today. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Akiko. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was so excited to explain to Chaco-san about the 6 conversations, and it occurred to me, I connected it to Rob's beautiful meditation, in that what if we regular citizens, not leaders with power, but what if we were responsible for the future, for the world? And that's kind of what I see the conversations, what the purpose is for us to understand our you know, how we can, and how relationships will lead to that world that we want to see. So anyway, I'm getting really excited, and I'm so glad to be here. And to hear the other languages being spoken, to hear Japanese, even if I don't understand the words, yeah, I love the diversity and the humanity from all over the world. So, yeah.
We will invite Vicky now. Thank you, Tina, for sharing. We'll invite Vicky now to close our ceremony here. And don't go away after that. We want to also do some gratitudes and appreciation. And then the party starts after that. But thank you, Vicky, for gently and so beautifully, with your incredible talent and gift with harp music, closing this ritual for us for today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this. It's a pleasure, an honor. I'm going to sing a song, and then I'm going to just lead into a sort of just a gentle contemplative place, just to kind of allow it to land, allow the last hour or so just to land with you, and then move into the party. It's called Heaven in My Eyes. Deserts in my mind, sowing seeds along the path. When it's at its journey's end, I know that I'll find an oasis in my heart. One by one, the buds begin to bloom, step by step. my heart can beat in tune. There are many rooms within the mansion of my mind, yet I have not climbed the stair. When I reach those stories high, I'll throw back the blind. I know I'll find you waiting for me there. Step by step, you light up my way, one by one. You turn my nights to day, for heaven is in my eyes. Now I'm standing before you. Heaven is in my eyes. I'm finding new ways to adore you, reassure you, applaud you. You are like my golden cup, which I can fill with love, for we are eternally bound. You are my olive branch, and I am your dove. If you'll be my king, I'll be your crown, for heaven is in my eyes. Now I'm standing before you. Heaven is in my eyes. I'm finding new ways to adore you. Heaven is in my eyes. Now I'm standing before you. Heaven is in my eyes. I'm finding new ways to adore you, reassure you, applaud you. Reassure you, applaud you, adore you.
Thank you, Vicky. It's so precious and beautiful. And with this, the Now What April 2021 gathering is officially started. And I would like to thank everyone here. Maybe Ben, whoever is spotlighting me now, if we can just have a gallery view, please. And that we can see each other.
I don't think the spotlight's on now.
Oh, it's a speaker's, maybe it's a speaker one. Gallery view, let's see, great. Thank you, Ben. And I would just like to thank Nima, Ben, Winston, Shiobara, Akiko, Vicky, Dita, and also Chaku for translating for us from Japanese. And for everyone here who co-created with your beautiful presence and participation this opening ceremony and launch and takeoff of the April 2021 Now What gathering. Ben, would you like to say something in closure before we go to the party?
One of the things I hope happens during the next 6 weeks is that a lot of us think about what the seeds are that we're planting for Now What to evolve. The vision for this that began in early 2019 and goes back farther than that had a lot of different elements and possibilities, and we're still figuring out. I think we've learned how to come together and have a good time and open our hearts and do some work, support work that matters to us in the world to address this time of crisis, to practice being fully human, this art of being fully human in a time of crisis. We've learned how to do that with a group of about 100 people showing up over 6 weeks. And I think for me, the question is, do we want, what more is possible and what more would excite and elevate us? And what is our offering to the world? So we know how to focus with ourselves, but what is our offering to the wider world, or our set of offerings? And the seed that showed up for me today was this idea that there are many, many people who recognize that the world is very broken now, that things are not working. And they understand that they can try to fight that, they can protest it, they can try to work inside the system to reform it and fix it, to work on elections and things like that. And they recognize that's not enough. Those things are fine, but we need much more. We need to bring forth a new possibility, a new future. It's what these 6 conversations we've been talking about are about. And I think Now What could be a place where people who are kind of just opening up to that idea that they want to be a part of building something new, not just working within the old system to make it less bad, but building something that they could come here and learn and get exposed to all the amazing work that millions of people are doing around the world to build that new future. Because there's so much that is going on and you don't hear about it on TV and you don't read about it in the newspapers. But through Now What, you saw that map with everyone who's participated, and that's not everyone who's participated. That's maybe, half the people or less, and we're all connected in so many ways to so much work. So we have the potential to support people who are in that kind of a transition and searching in that way. So that's one thing I'll leave us with as something to contemplate. But really, that's just one of many possibilities. And I think art and music has been so present here too. So I think there's something there. I'll just stop talking. We'll go to the party. We've got some breakout rooms set up too, and maybe Dita wants to say something about how this works as well. But thank you so much, Han, for leading us, Vicky and Winston and Rob and Akiko and Teison and everyone for everything you've offered today. And I look forward to the next ceremony and to other activities throughout the day, as well as this party. Dita, over to you.
I didn't expect that. So now it's just party. So if people want to just hang out and dance, then there will be space for that. Then I don't know what's best. If we share sound in the breakout room, so I can go into a breakout room with music. And I want to remind people that Jennifer is going to be offering a beautiful walking with something and awe in nature, walking with awe in nature at the top of the hour, so in about 20 minutes. So just, we can hang out, and then those who want to go there, follow me. I'll be there.
Can I say something? I think it's getting really late to Japanese people. So, 今日はどうもありがとうございました。もしもう眠くってしょうがない人はどうぞまた次の機会に会いましょう。で、まだ残りたい人はこれからなんか音楽がかかって踊ったりとかもできるので、よかったらご参加ください。よろしくお願いします。
Right. Thank you again, everyone. How about we just, everyone goes off their mics and we just make a little noise to complete the recording here.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Thank you!
Thank you!
Woo!
Now what?
Woo!